Evan Barker is a former Democratic campaign operative who quit the party and voted for Trump. So how are you processing the pardon, Evan?
I mean, I'm not afraid to say it, Jesse. Joe Biden is absolutely wrong. This is a gross abuse of presidential power. And, what makes it so profoundly wrong, on top of the fact that he's like the only person that's ever done this before, is the fact that he's been on tape lying about it repeatedly over the last year. And it's not exactly surprising to me either, though, given that the Democratic Party has a history of this. They're known for being very hypocritical. I mean, just look at how the Democratic Party lied to the American public repeatedly about the cognitive decline of this president.
So you're mad at the lying about the pardon. You understand why he did the pardon. Were you mad about what got Hunter in trouble in the first place? The bribery, the money laundering, the tax evasion? Because a lot of the Democrats never had a problem with any stuff about that. They just got mad that Joe made them look bad by lying that he wasn't going to pardon them.
Well, and I honestly think that part of that was that, and not to give the Democrats too much credit here because they don't deserve a lot, especially with how they've acted over the last couple of years, it's just that Democrats exist in a media silo. So really the only major network that's been covering what Hunter Biden's been up to has been you guys, So a lot of them it's like they don't even believe it. They still think it's some sort of right-wing conspiracy theory, to be honest with you.
I pray for you guys. I really do. You should just watch Fox. That's really the thing that's going to solve things.
Don't let me up with them, Jesse. I am an independent now, and I have officially left the party. And I do want to say this about Gavin Newsom, by the way.
Yeah.
Gavin Newsom, if he actually becomes the nominee in 2028, the Democrats deserve to lose again, because there's no way that a pretty boy from Marin County is going to be able to win over swing voters in swing states.
You don't think Gavin Newsom's working class enough to connect with the everyday working man and woman of the heartland?
I think people remember him dining at the French Laundry, and that will definitely be brought up. So if they nominate him again, they deserve to lose.
All right. Well, he does like to dress up in workers' clothes and play that role. We'll see if he can pull it off. Evan, great to see you. Thank you so much. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.